Oh, yeah.
Once upon a time,
I wish
in a far-off kingdom,
more than
lived a young
your
maiden, a
life,
sad young
more
child,
than you
I
are.
wish
in a dim-witted
for
bed,
my
with his love.
more than anything,
More than the moon. The king is giving a festival.
more than
I
I wish.
wish to go to the festival.
More than riches.
Because
I wish my cow would give us some milk.
more than anything.
Please come, please come.
I wish to go to the festival.
Wish we might have a child.
I wish.
Before Girl's mother had died,
You, Cinderella, the festival.
You wish to go to the festival, the king's festival.
and her father had taken for her new wife,
The festival.
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
People would laugh at you.
She said we should go to the festival and dance before the breeze.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black at heart. As for the lad Jack, he had no father, and his mother,
I wish,
well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son was not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the Lord was. You foolish child, what in heaven's name are you doing with a cow inside the house?
A warm environment might just be the milky white being produced in his mouth.
It's a she. How many times must I tell you only she's can give milk? My hero girl, I wish.
It's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please. To bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I've emptied a bunch of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked my again in 2 hours' time, then you shall go to the ball.
And perhaps a stinking pot or 4. Sky with leaves and the leaves in the fields and the cast and a few of those birds. Now the leaves and the leaves in the fields and the cast
Oh, squeeze cow.
Now listen well, son. Milk White must be taken to market.
Oh, mother, no, he's the best cow.
Was. She's been dry for a week. We've no food nor money and no choice but to sell her where she can still command the price.
The milky white is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump.
But
Son, we've no time to sit and dither. Well, her withers wither with her, and no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I fear you're touched.
good Cinderella, nice, good, nice. Tighter! What's the point of being good if everyone's fine? You're always left behind. Never mind, Cinderella, kind Cinderella, nice, kind, nice. Ah! Not that tight! I'm sorry. Claude.
Because the baker had lost his mother and father in a baking accident, at least that's what he believed, he was eager to have a family of his own, and he was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
We have sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door. We have no bread.
Of course you have no bread.
What do you wish?
It's not what I wish, it's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple about the spell she had placed on their house.
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought you and his young wife to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child and she had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and buttercress, and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up the red bean, my chin bean, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right there. Could have turned him into a dog, or a snowstone, or a chair, or a In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear, and we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No, but you had a sister.
So the old enchantress refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been perfectly reasonable, and then we could all live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had hidden in his pocket? You see, when I inherited that garden, my mother warned me I would be punished if I were ever to lose any of the beans. Beans? Special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him roll back over the wall, and then bang, crash into the lightning flash. Oh, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, Ellis, big day came and I made my plate. I will take away the baby they shrieked and shrieked, but I did, and I hit her where she'll never be beat. And your father cried and your mother died, but for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said sorry, I'm still not qualified, so I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. Did your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more seeds in my garden, guys. You should see my nectarines, but I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans.
Now listen well, son. No give up must be taken to market. Fetch the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes?
Now how much do you ask?
No more than £5.
Less than 5. The house is getting colder. This is no time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. Mice are getting bolder. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here drinking pretty dreams. To live so brave from day to day. Will never keep you away. Into the woods, the time is now. We have to live. I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow. You have to take the journey. Into the woods, no delay. You have to face the marketplace. Into the woods, the journey's high.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet chat.
A piggy?
Meanwhile, for purposes of her own, the witch explained how the baker might let the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1. The cow is white as milk. 2. The cape is red as blood. 3. The hair is yellow as corn. And 4. The slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, Drumming those rails, drumming those crows, went to our work with drumming the shows. You make us the fools of the festival, and more to find. Carriage is waiting. We must be gone. Good night, Father. You wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans?
I wonder if
The witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you are not coming.
I know you're fearful of the wood tonight.
The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house.
We must lift the spell together.
No, you're not
souls
coming
of
into
our
this
house.
fight. Now what am I to return with?
You don't remember? The cow is white as milk, the pig is red as blood, the hare is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the
So the
hare is
baker
yellow as
reluctantly
corn,
set out to
the
meet the
hare
old
is
enchanter's
gold.
demands. As for Cinderella,
Still wish to go to the festival.
The cow is white as milk, the
But
cape
how am I
is red
ever to
as
get to
blood,
the
the hare is yellow
festival? I
as
know
corn.
there's a love is clear, the slipper
The slipper is pure as gold,
How come I
the
just
cow
want to
cape,
go to
the
the
slipper is
Kate's
pure as
festival?
gold.
The hare.
Into the woods, it's time to go with me. The old maid I know. Into the woods, but even so, I have to take the journey. Into the woods, the path is straight. I know it well, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spell.
Into the woods to visit mother. Into the woods to fetch the things.
Make the potion.
Go to the festival. Into the woods to let the shows begin. Into the woods to not forget the water on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish. I don't care how much time is now. Into the woods to sell the land.
Who wants to get the money?
Into the woods to lift the spell.
Make the potion.
Go to the festival. What's the grandmother's house? Into the woods to grandmother's house. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just woods. No need to be afraid,
There's something in the glade.
into the woods without delay. Be careful not to lose the way. Into the woods to know the baby lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journey. Into the woods to see the birds.
Sell the cow to make the
Potion seed to sell to get to break to make the live to go to the festival. Into the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods and out of the
Cinderella had pointed a branch to the grave of her mother, where she had visited so often and wept so much, until her tears had watered it and had grown to be a nice tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, mother doing only what I love to do. I've been a mother behind, mother, there's just something more that I should do. What is wrong with me, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
What? Special. Opportunity is not like food. Good fortune like that can be far from least expected.
I wish.
Do you know what you mean? Are you searching what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall obey.
Silver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold go down my knee. I'm about to get my wish.
Quiet! Silence everywhere. Mugwai, not to my liking.
Hello, Jack!
How did you know my name?
When first I'm here, I seem mysterious. But when explaining, I'm nothing serious.
Say that again?
On your way to the market, Jack, you might have been a long road. Thinking you're tired?
No, sir.
Is that the truth?
Well, you see, now I'm resting.
How much are you asking for this?
No less than 5 pounds.
Why, such a son?
My mother told me.
Your mother? A boy your age, why you be looking to exchange her for a sack of beans?
Well, come along, Mugwai. There are spirits here.
wither away so incredibly?
My grandmother's.
What might be in your basket?
Bread and wine. So grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
A good quarter of a league further in the woods. Her house stands under 2 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush. Delicious. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? Missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Straight ahead, not to delay or keep this
But slow, little girl. And hush. Birds are singing sweetly. Don't miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plump. What a delectable couple. After perfection, one brittle, one supple, one woman. Slow, girl, any path, many ones exploring. Just one would be so boring, and it look like you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones, then something fresh on the palate. Think of that scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mama said not to stray, so I suppose a small delay bring my life a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
It's hard to come to that little girl in the red cape.
Forget the little girl, take the cake!
You frightened me.
That's the cake! Get it, get it, get it!
How am I supposed to get it?
You belong to the little thing and you take it!
I can't take a cloak from a little girl. Why don't you take it?
If I could, I would! But I can't! Oh, Russell! Listen to her beautiful music! Give me what I need! Give me what I need!
This is ridiculous. I'll never get that red cape, nor find a golden cow or a yellow slipper. It wasn't a golden slipper and a yellow cow. Oh no.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is
What are you
blue as
doing
gold.
here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone in the wood. You have no idea what I come upon here. You'd be frightened for your life.
I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my house.
Our house.
Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house.
The cow is white as...
Hello there, young man.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
I was heading to a market, but I seem to have lost my way.
And what are you planning to do there?
And what are you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds? Where am I to get 5 pounds?
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, what are you to do?
I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I would have no food to eat.
This is the sum total.
Beans?
Beans? In exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
My mother would.
You've been looking to exchange her for a sack of beans!
Well, how many beans?
6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We need to leave one for ourselves. And besides, I'd say they're worth £1 each at the very least.
Can I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? There's no reason to believe they're magic. We dispel this curse through deceit.
No one would have given him more for the creature. We did them a favor. At least we'll have some food.
Magic beans?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Oh.
Do you want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret
Will
it.
you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
If the thing you do is pure in intent and it's meant and it's just a little bent, does it matter?
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. When the end's in sight, you'll realize. When the end is right, it justifies the beat.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose his beauty to the outside world. So she shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest. And when she paid her a visit, she called forth.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel! What a strange name. Strange, but beautiful, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I'll stand beneath her tower and tell her to let her hair down. To me!
Hello there, little one.
Hello.
Can you say some of those sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets and half a loaf of bread.
Where did you get such a beautiful cake? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like to be without my cape.
I want it badly.
Give it back.
I just want to make sure that you really love this cake. Now go to your granny's. Make sure no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? It's a cloak, it's a joke, it's a stupid little cloak, and a cloak is what you make it. So you take it. Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more.
And so the eccentric baker, with newfound determination, went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, Grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have. But grandmother, what large eyes you have. But grandmother, what large hands you have. Oh, grandmother, what a big, wet, terrible mouth you have.
And scarcely had the wolf said this, than with a single bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating for both. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
That grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd. Where's the little one? Eating, no doubt. Or eaten. Grandmother. What is that red cloth in the corner of your mouth? Looks to me like a piece of the... Aha! I'll get the cape from within your stomach.
What a fright! How dark and dank it is inside that wolf!
Kill the devil! Take it and slice the evil head! Let's see him slice 2,000 bits! No, let him die in agonizing pain again!
Well, I'll leave you to your task. No, you keep them.
What kind of hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. Though he made me feel excited, well excited and scared. When he said, come in with that sickening grin, how would I know what was in store? Though his teeth were bared, though I really got scared, well excited and scared, but he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path, realized secrets that I never want to know, and when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever at the end of the path, was when he once again saw me wait in the dark until someone set us free. And we brought into the light, and we're back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith into keeping a hood. It will not protect you the way that it should. And take extra care with strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker, you saved our lives, here.
Are you certain?
Yes, maybe Granny can make you another with the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
And so the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than ever, ran back to the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only adultery to change a cow for beans.
But mother, no!
It's better not something for you.
little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Are you all right, miss?
Yes. I seem to catch my breath.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? Why have you the one at this hour?
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there!
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty.
Thank you.
Yes, well, if a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well, what brings you here? What how?
Oh, my husband's in the woods somewhere. He's undoing a spell.
Oh.
Yes. The prince. What's he like?
He's a very nice prince.
And
It's a very nice ball.
And
When I entered, they trumpeted.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
Well, he's tall.
Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
We did nothing but dance.
Yes. And
And it made a nice change.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
He's trumpet prince, I guess.
Guess?
I don't need a wide range, and it's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow's evening?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I would give to be in your shoes.
Will you look over there? Enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean slippers!
It's like a giant beanstalk rising in the
I'm
sky.
pure as gold!
I must get home.
Wait, I need your shoe! Hey, come back here!
One midnight dawn.
No, not entirely so.
Sometimes the things you most wish for are not to be touched.
The harder to get, the better to have. Agreed? Agreed.
Never a moment at all.
Or pink. Or a rare mouse.
Difference between the cow and being is being to begin an adventure.
Sir Roger's spoons don't hold much soup.
The prettier the flower, the farther from the path.
The closer to the family, the closer to the wine.
Look at it gone! The mouth of the wall's not the end of the world.
Sir, he's not just a dog, he's a prince.
Opportunity is not like this.
You may know what you need, but to get what you want, better see that you keep what you have.
One midnight dawn.
Sometimes the things you most wish for
One midnight dawn.
are not to be touched.
One midnight dawn. One midnight dawn.
Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods and home before.
There were giants in the sky. There were big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and look below at the world you know, the things you know, little more than a glance, enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high, you're on your own in the world I know. none that you never know. The sky is lead, the earth is stone. You're free to do whatever pleases you. Exploring things that you don't care. When suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sleeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest. And she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not to the sky. Only just when you made a friend at all, and you know she's big, but you don't feel small, something bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you from lunch. And your heart's a sledge and stomach stone, and you're really scared being all alone. And it's endlessly long the things you know, and more than less enough to show the fun is done. You see what you can and run, and you scramble down, you look below, the world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house, and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there were giants in the sky. There were big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have, the 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
My mother made me surrender those, but you allowed me to keep those for what I do as I please.
Oh my.
Where's Milky White?
Milky White is back home with my wife.
Well, let's go find her.
Wait, I don't know that I wish to sell.
But you said they might buy her back.
I know, but I'm not certain that 5 gold pieces.
Are you saying that you wish for more money?
Well, more money is always.
Well, keep those. I'll go fetch more.
Wait, I never saw it. 5 gold pieces? With this money I could buy bacon supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney.
But could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
When first got here, I assumed delirious, but when explained I'm nothing serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How about the university child? 5 gold pieces, 10, 20?
Not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. You've not thought about many things, have you, son?
Give me back the money. It's not yours.
No, it's Jack's. The money is not what's important. What's important is you wish to be honored.
Give me back the money. Damn. Come back here. What are you doing here?
I see you've the red cape.
Yes, I have the cape. Only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2, I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
Should have known better than to entrust her to you.
She might have just easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
Who cares? The cat is gone! Get it back! Get it back!
We were just going to do that. Here, I can give you this.
I don't want to touch that, you fool! Have you no sense? Oh, my Rapunzel! Listen to her beautiful music!
Lovely.
She's very gifted.
By the third midnight delivery items, or you wish you never thought to have a child! Did you, Mike?
I don't like that.
Sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please, go back to the village. I will make things right. And then we can just go about our life. No more hunting in the woods for strange objects. No more witches and bewitted boys and hungry little girls. Go!
Ah, there you are, good brother. Father and I wondered where you had gone.
I've been looking all night for her.
Her?
The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Ah, she was lovely.
The loveliest.
I'm not certain of that. I must confess I too have found a mate of my own. She lives here in the woods.
The woman.
Yes, in the top of a tall tower with no door or stairs.
When?
2 leagues from here, 2 leagues just beyond the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage to visit?
I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I find with her.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! What kind of name is that? Yes, I've never heard of such a thing.
She's as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
Yet one has. Did I abuse her, show her to stay? Why did she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony, be your power of speed, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
By her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Light becoming and frequently humming the light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours. When you know she would go with you, if there only were doors. Agony, oh the torture they see. What's as intriguing,
Or half so fatiguing?
as what's out of reach.
Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne?
You are everything maidens could wish for.
Then why else?
I know.
Girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness until you're climbing her hair and you see her up there and you're hearing her all the while hearing her. Agony, misery, woe is different for each.
Always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each more handsome than the next. No, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you encountered a boy with carrot top hair and a sunny old occasionally vague disposition, answering to me with Jack?
Not the one partial to the white cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I never can see him again. Children can be very queer about their animals. You kept with your children.
Oh, I have no children.
That's okay too.
Yes, well, I've not seen your son today.
I hope he didn't go up that beanstalk again. Quit way ahead, I say. Jack! Jack!
Moo! 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 Looking for your cow?
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to advance.
I want you to stay out of this old man.
I'm here to see your wishes granted.
You've caused enough trouble Excuse me for this. You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
It's these slippers. They're not suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're not much suited for dancing either.
I'd say these slippers were as pure as gold.
Yes, they're everything you could wish for in beauty.
What it wouldn't give for just one.
And one isn't likely to do you much good.
Yes, well, was the festival just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball.
Yes. And?
And they have far too much food.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
Who I really was.
Oh? Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh? How?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes. And?
And I'm not in the mood.
He must have really taken a liking to you.
I have no experiences with princes passing them down.
Nonsense. Every girl's dream. Stop there! I need your slipper to have a child! I need to get out of here!
Where did you go?
Don't play the fool, woman!
Oh, you mean the beautiful maiden in the ball gown. She went that way. I was trying to hold her here for you.
I can capture my own damsel, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Where did you go?
Who?
The prince, of course.
Oh, that direction, but you'll never reach them.
Oh, well, we would have if that Mongol cow hadn't molested us.
Cow?
Please, let me just compare this color with that of your own.
You want to compare our hair with corn?
I think I see him over there.
I thought you were returning home. I've had no luck.
Use the cow.
Yes, I'm the cow. Only 2 of the 4.
3. Compare this with your corn.
Where did you find it?
I pulled it from a maiden in the tower. And it almost had the 4th, but she ran away.
We have 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it'll take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sharp, more sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Will you swear to change? Who can tell if you do? It takes 2.
You've changed. You're thriving. There's something about the woods. Not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home, I fear we'd stay the same forever. And then, out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
To begin, but then once you begun, it takes 2 of you, it's no fun. But what needs to be done, you can do. When there's 2 of you, if I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us as a pair of us, each accepting a share of what's there. We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who minds what dangers? I know you're passing the woods. And once we're past,
Let's hope the change
this
is
last.
the
witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us beyond lies, safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just the few of us, it takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We want more, we had none, we got three. We need one, it takes two. Look at this hen that's dropped in my hand.
A gold egg? I've never seen a gold egg before.
You see, I owed you more than 5 gold pieces, sir.
5 gold pieces?
Now I'm taking my cow.
5 gold pieces?
I never said I would sell.
You said when you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take, you gave.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
An old man.
You said I could have my cow.
I didn't say you could, I said you might.
You would take money for a child?
Dead.
Go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here. Tell him it's magic.
No person with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
Then don't steal it and design yourself to a child's life.
Steal it? Just 2 days ago, you were accusing me of exercising deceit and securing the cow. I feel it best that you go for the cow, for I have been a maid in these previous thieves with a slipper, and I feel I may succeed in winning her slipper.
Fine.
Fine.
That's simply fine.
Unfortunately, for the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could steer her away.
What did I clearly say? Children must play. No, please. What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. No, what were you not to do? Children must listen. No, what have I been to you? What would you have me be?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
No.
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
Need another cow?
What a beautiful cake!
Stay away from my cake or I'll slice you to 1,000 bits.
I don't want it. I was just admiring.
Well, my granny made it for me. From a wolf that attacked us, I got to skin the animal. But best of all, she gave me this shiny knife for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe this egg came from that hen. Where did you get this egg?
Well, I stole it from the king with a giant. Up there. If you don't think that is something, it plays the most beautiful tunes without even you have to touch it.
Of course it does. Why don't you go up to the kingdom, bring it back down here and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could too.
You could not, Mr. Liar.
I'll get that heart. You'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And when trying to escape, as he leapt from the tower, the thorn into which he dove pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepared. Knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not say if we can't you think, well, it's a thought would be his response. But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not who he thinks that he wants? And then what if you are what a prince would envision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want to do? Which do you pick? You're sick out of sight and yourself before everything's wrong. Or where everything's right and you know that you'll never be long. And whichever you pick, do it quick, 'cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To ride at a ball is exciting and no one's there though it's scary. And it's fun to see when you know you can't leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but you stalled long enough 'cause you're still standing stuck in the step on the steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you fly up your shoes, and then out of the blue, and without any more, you watch decision which one to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe. Then you'll see what he'll do. Now it's he, not you, who stopped with a shoe in the stew, in the goo. And you've learned something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace.
Don't get closer to me, please. Just hear me out. We've nothing to discuss. You attacked me once before. I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense.
No, don't do that.
Why does one shoe this evening after my feet not fair to give up another?
I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
No!
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
I don't know.
I will cost you your life.
I've done nothing.
I'm the cow.
The slipper, we called for.
I will take this to the prince, and we will search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who fits the shoe.
It's mine. I don't care if it costs me my life.
Give her the shoe and all alone.
What was that noise?
Sir, just a bolt of lightning in the crop.
How dare you take off and search without it?
I apologize. I just thought about it.
Enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared in pitch. And there, when she ran down, remained the maiden's slipper.
Brilliant.
I thought so. It did create quite a mess when the other guests got up.
Sir, I have succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, man?
When first our hero, I seemed deleterious.
Get out.
Do as he said. He's always an experience of some sort. We only need one.
There's a dead giant in my backyard. I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe, and when he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. And suddenly, with a crash, it fell. There's no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre.
There. If he's safe, he's safe. If he's been crushed, well, then there isn't anything any of us can do about that, now is there? Now go! I need rest before tomorrow's search commences.
Doesn't anyone care that a giant is falling from the sky?
He is dead, is he not?
What's the thought, I would suppose?
The third midnight is here! You called the objects? Yes, slipper, hair.
Kate, cow.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me. Oh, she is. She is. That cow's been covered in flour.
We did have a cow with white milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she? She's dead.
We thought you prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So go get the dead one and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that?
Yeah!
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful heart.
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming down that plant.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Milky White! Now I have two friends. A cow and a harp.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Quick! Fill this!
I'll do it. Fill him out for me. Squeeze, pal.
Bring ingredients! Forget about the child!
No, no. You wait just one moment. We followed your instructions. One, that cow is as white as milk, correct?
Yes!
And two, that cake was certainly as red as blood.
Yes!
And three, the slipper.
Yes!
And 4, I compared the hair with this in your corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
What? What were you doing there?
I just happened to be passing by.
Don't you know I'm telling you how to touch the ingredients? I touched that hair!
Oh,
bed. So the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. As for the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, so he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when her beads were stolen and the lightning flashed, was returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White was now returned with a now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's room, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Careful, Minka.
Darling, I know.
What will we do?
It'll have to go the years before such a life will never get to love.
The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, and she joined the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride. The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to put on the shoe.
What would I think? Darling, you still put up a boots with you and it's well with yours. When you are such a life, you'll never get to love.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain. But as she was helped on the back of the prince, noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only little son Kitten which his late wife left behind. But she's much too witchy. She cannot show me.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on a blood silk slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride!
I always wanted a son!
Yes. And much to the dismay of Cinderella's stepmother and her daughter, the prince rode off, making Cinderella soon to be his bride. And finally, as for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived impoverished in the desert. One day, her prince heard a voice so familiar, he wandered towards it. And when he approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms, weeping. Two of her tears wetted his eyes and restored his vision.
I was coming to get you as soon as you learned your lesson. Poor you. Surely you remember. Mother? Yes! This is who I truly am. Come with me, and we can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. Come with me, you and those beautiful babies. Please. You're the only family I know. You leave me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch had lost her power over others. When the wedding of the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda attended, wishing to win favor with Cinderella and her good fortune. But as the sisters stood by the blessed couple, pigeons swooped down upon them and poked their eyes out, punishing them with blindness.
I see your prince has found you.
Yes,
Thanks for the slipper.
I didn't think I'd wear it.
I didn't think I'd ever find you.
I didn't think I could be so
happy.
And it came to pass. All that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdom was filled with joy, and those who deserved it were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after.
Ever after.
Journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, ever after.
Ever after.
All the curses have been ended, the reverses wiped away, all the tenderness and laughter, for forever after. There were dangers and confusions, and their paths would often swerve. They were constant disillusions, but they never lost their nerve, and they reached the right conclusions, and they got what they deserved. Not a sigh and not a sorrow, tenderness and laughter, joy today and bliss tomorrow and forever after.
Husband, I'm sorry, I was not happy. It was not you behind me. When it's in the woods, I wish I really was.
I was perfect. I had everything but beauty, I had power, and a darling flower in a tower. Then I went into the woods to get my wish and I'm ordinary. Lost my power of a flower. Ever after, happy as our common sense may were the outer discontent. You can see your wish come true.
Don't be careful, don't be clever, and you see your wish pursue. It's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do.
Those people certainly made us. The heart we make a whole. You must see something we made for. The fact that we made a whole.
Those people certainly made us.
Stopping us, starting us, actions had to run.
The woods to lift the spell,
The woods to lose the longing.
the woods to have a child.